What's up, everybody? Ben Rasa here for Odd Chopper Golf, bringing you all things Honda Classic, specifically one and done. What do we do with this tournament? Who do we choose? That is what we're going to discuss on this video today. We've got a lot of options, not marquee players, but still a lot of money up for grabs. And when you look back on your one and done season, these weeks, even though they're not the biggest prizes, even though they're not the huge marquee events, they go a long way either moving up, keeping your position, and that is why Honda is very, very important. If you're checking out Odd Chopper Golf, our brand new channel, for the first time, if you found us as part of the Odd Chopper family, welcome. Subscribe to this channel. This is going to be your home for all things golf. We're going to have a ton of content here. We just got this started, and we couldn't be more excited. Enough about that. Let's dive into the golf. Honda Classic again. We go from California to Florida. Change of scenery. Going to be a change in the caliber of player. I'm going to give you a quote-unquote safe option, a quote-unquote risky option, and then who I'm ultimately going with. Let's start with the class of the field. Sungjae Im. It doesn't get much safer than this. It's just about, do we really want to back him at this type of event? Well, he is the betting favorite. He's inside 10-1. He's already won at this course, at this event, at Honda. It's a perfect setup for his game. He's the best player in the field. He's incredibly consistent. He's cashing checks basically every week. He was 56 at Genesis, but before that, 4th at Farmers, 6th at Waste Management. The irons were absolutely elite, and he's a great Bermuda putter. There is really no red flag against Sungjae, except that he might have bigger things on the horizon. He could theoretically win this for you and still not be the optimal time to use him if he wins a major, if he wins an elevated event. And that is always a little scary when you're potentially choosing someone in this spot. But if you're not worried about that, if you don't want to save him, don't hesitate. Just use Sungjae. Great player. He's going to be popular in one and done, but still a great opportunity for him to cash a check, and certainly the betting favorite. Before I dive into my risky play, I will say, speaking of betting favorite, if you are looking to bet this event, A, check out all the content on this very channel, but B, make sure you take advantage of everything we've got going on and the industry is going on, including the DK Sportsbook 5 into 150. Link is in the description. If you're a new user, if you don't play on DraftKings, if your state just came online or something, go down there, click it. You put in your $5. Go to the college basketball lobby. Bet the heaviest money line favorite, because what you need to do is put that $5 on a team that wins, and you will be credited with the 150. It's that simple. I recommend a heavy favorite in college basketball because those teams, barring pseudo miracles, really do not lose when they're that big of a favorite. Under $50 in the account. There you have it. Make sure to play responsibly. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Next up, again, risky is a relative term, but Billy Horschel is a guy that we don't know exactly where he's at. 32nd at Waste Management, miscut at Genesis. That's not trending upward by any stretch. He's not a name that jumps off the page. But then you think about Billy Horschel, and you say, okay, his season hasn't started well at all. It's kind of been a mixed bag. He's coming to Florida. He's a Florida Gator. He loves this stretch of the season. He does great work here. If you look at the splits, the Bermuda splits jump off the page. He is a staple at these events, whether it's API, the players, Honda. This is where he likes to play. He plays at all these events every year, so it's no surprise that he's got a ton of experience at Honda. He was 16th last year. He's got a top 5 on the resume, a top 10 on the resume. He plays this course. He knows this course. And in a field like this, a guy like Billy Horschel isn't, I'm not going to say he's the favorite, obviously, because he's not, but he's towards the top of the odds board still. He's still on that first page. He's sitting around 35-ish to 1, give or take, depending on where you're looking at it. He's amongst the top 10 or 15 most likely outright winners. And this is a guy that's got plenty of experience on tour. Billy Horschel is a proven winner. He's done it before. He's been close in a lot of events that are stronger than this. I'm okay with that. I don't think you need to use Billy Horschel in one and done this year. But if you're looking for someone and you say, I don't want to use Sungjae, I don't want to use Lowry, Billy Ho, coming to Florida, I think it's a good buy low spot. He's probably a better DFS play than one and done pick, but I did want to present that option because I do think he's an interesting name to keep an eye on here. He plays much more comfortable in Florida, and I wouldn't be stunned to see him have certainly his best result in 2023 so far. It hasn't been a great stretch of golf for Billy Ho. He comes here, experience, knowledge, Bermuda. Sign me up, Billy Ho. Potentially a dark horse in one and done. All right, we've talked about Sungjae. We've talked about Billy Ho. We've talked about DK Sportsbook. We're going to talk about my pick as well as Insider Access, our Discord. If you like Discord, if you like hanging out, if you like community, Again, the link is in the description. Super simple. It's us, everyone you see on these channels, from Odd Chopper to Odd Chopper Golf, hanging out, talking plays, discussing live betting, having fun, sweating our guys out, complaining when those birdies or shot tracker just from the clouds breaks. It's very, very fun. It's a great community. If you want to be part of something like that, your first week, 50% off. Just click that link. You're in 2 seconds. I may never get the chance to do it, so I got to do it here. I'm going with my man Aaron Wise, one of my favorite golfers on tour, in one and done. Maybe a little more aggressive than you need to be. He hasn't had a great 2023, similar to Billy Horschel, kind of a little all over the map, some miscuts lately, miscut at Amex, miscut at Waste Management. But I'm not alarmed by anything. He's just been kind of flat with the ball striking. He needs to turn that around. But this is a talented player, a player that I still believe has a really good 2023 season ahead of him. He's played this course before, made 3 or 4 cuts. This is his style of golf. I don't know if Aaron Wise has a preferred surface, but if he did, I think it would be Bermuda. He's not a good putter, but then at times it looks, he went to the broomstick and it looks like he fixed it. I just look at a lot of his results on tour. It's this type of golf. OHL, Bermuda, some amongst his best finishes in his career. Not super aggressive off the tee, more, lean on the ball striking second shot course, make some timely putts, avoid damage. I think in this field, in this situation, you can look to him like Alex Noren types, even in the one and done circuit, just because of the lack of win equity across the board. We could see a winner from the clouds where no one gets that money, and we could see certainly guys like this contend. And if you don't believe me, just check the odds board. Aaron Wise is one of the favorites in this field. He is sitting in between 20 and 30 to 1 at basically every book. When you get past Sanjay and you get past Lowry, there's a pretty big argument that Wise is right there for the 3rd most likely winner in this field. I don't think it's crazy to think that him and Kuchar and McCarthy or those type of guys are competing for that. So I'm going to take a guy that on the surface looks crazy, but when you dig into the numbers, when you dig into Honda, it's absolutely not. And it's not an elevated event. It's a perfect time to conserve. I want to use Sanjay, later in the year on some teams, and other teams I've already used them. It's a mixed bag there. Give me Aaron Wise for my one and done pick this week. I just want to say thanks again for everyone who tunes in and everyone that has already joined Odd Chopper Golf. Again, the channel has just started. We couldn't be more excited for it. Stay tuned for even more content on the Honda Classic. If you have any questions, you can always follow me at JazzRazDFS in the Twitter world. You'll be seeing me here each and every week. But for me, for everyone here at Odd Chopper Golf, good luck, enjoy, and I will talk to you guys next week.